Imagine a world where the air is thick enough to crush a submarine, where the sun is just a ghost behind clouds of battery acid. This isn't science fiction. This place is real. It's our planetary neighbor, Venus. But beyond the 900-degree heat and bone-crushing pressure, there's a phenomenon so bizarre it defies belief. On the highest peaks of this scorched wasteland, it snows. Not the soft white flakes we know, but a snow made of heavy metal. Today, we redescending into the most hostile environment in our solar system to uncover how a planet can become a planetary refinery. We'll explore why the mountains of Venus are capped with a frosting made of lead and bismuth. This is the story of Venus's metallic snow. Stay tuned and let's dive in. For decades, we called Venus Earth's twin. They're almost the exact same size, both made of the same rocky stuff. But somewhere along the line, something went catastrophically wrong. While Earth blossomed into a garden, Venus became a furnace. The surface temperature is a constant 465 degrees Celsius. That's hot enough to melt lead in just a few seconds. The atmosphere is 96% carbon dioxide, creating a runaway greenhouse effect that traps every single bit of heat. But here's where the mystery begins. When NASA's Magellan spacecraft mapped the planet back in the 1990s using radar, it saw something that shouldn't be possible. The mountaintops, places like Maxwell Montes, were incredibly bright. Now, in radar terms, bright means highly reflective. On Earth, we see this all the time on mountains covered in snow and ice. But on Venus, ice is an absolute impossibility. So, what on this scorched world was reflecting those radio waves so perfectly? What was this strange snow? To understand this bizarre snow, you have to think about how minerals behave inside a giant planet-sized pressure cooker. On the low-lying plains of Venus, the heat is so intense that certain minerals don't just sit there, they sublimate. That means they turn directly from a solid into a gas. We're talking about heavy metals like galena, which is lead sulfide, and bismuth in the lowlands. These metals exist as a kind of metallic mist, just floating around in the thick, toxic air. As powerful winds push this metallic vapor up the slopes of massive volcanoes, something familiar happens. Just like on Earth, as you go higher, the temperature drops. Now, it's still hot enough to kill a human instantly, but it's cool enough for those metal vapors to condense. They transition from gas back to solid, frosting the mountain peaks in a thin, microscopic layer of shiny, conductive metal. So, what Magellan saw wasn't a winter wonderland. It was a planet-sized plating factory. That's not snow on the mountains of Venus. It's heavy metal frost. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey to another world, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the cosmos.